Hi and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries for the month of December. This is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Aries. Clear. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest. I encourage you to check out your other sign placements as well. If you don't know what those are, you can go to a website such as Astro.com, plug in your birth information, and they will generate a chart for you. So we're taking a peek into the energies that Aries is going to be experiencing in December. Ooh, and that came right out. So we got the King of Wands. And so this is really passionate, charismatic energy. This is fire energy, right? So Leo, Sagittarius, and you, Aries. You guys are like, did you seriously just forget about us? You're doing our reading. So this is your energy. This is you really stepping up into your power and onto your throne, feeling really confident, feeling really magnetic. This is like feeling very passionate. There's something that you guys are feeling very passionate about. And as I said, that the Empress came out. So you guys are feeling very passionate about, for some of you guys, this is a person. For a lot of you guys, though, I'm feeling this as like the birth of a completely new cycle. You're feeling very passionate about whatever it is that's new that you're endeavoring in your life, whether this is a new relationship, a new business venture, a new anything, really. You guys you're feeling very passionate and feeling very driven, like extremely driven to succeed. I'm feeling like you're feeling very driven to succeed, and you're feeling very driven to create the abundance in your lives that you are ready to create. Like you are 100% motivated, and you have the energy behind you and the momentum behind you to do that. And then we have the Moon coming out. And so this is Piscean energy. But this is the energy of the unconscious. This is the energy of illusion. Why is the Moon card coming out? We have the Moon with the Wheel of Fortune. 2 major arcana, so that's interesting. Tell me more. Well, the cards are just flying out for you guys today. And we have the 2 of Cups. All right, so for some of you guys, this Empress energy too, this new cycle, this new beginning has to do with a person. And for some of you, this may be indicative of that, the Empress kind of energy. But it's kind of like, I feel like you guys, you've met a soulmate, and they're definitely a soulmate. They're definitely like a very important soulmate in your journey, because this is coming out after the Wheel of Fortune card. But it's kind of like a confusing energy right now. There's a lot of things that you don't quite understand. It's like you're feeling very drawn. You're feeling very passionate, right, about this individual. But there's still a lot that maybe you don't understand or you don't see clearly. More than anything else, that's what I'm getting. There's something you're not seeing clearly about this person or this situation. And so we have the 9 of Wands coming out, or the 10 of Wands rather, putting the burdens down. Interesting. What else? What are they? And the Fool, the new beginning. Okay. So for some of you guys, I feel like there's a karmic partner that you're being asked to release. There's some sort of lesson that was completed here, and now you're being asked to release that. And for some of you guys, it's you're either being asked to release the person, or you're being asked to release all of the toxic or negative behaviors that you've experienced around this person in the past. Whatever it is, it's weighing you down. For some of you guys, this is like resentment. If this is somebody that you've had a relationship with for a while, then there's heaviness between you guys that needs to be released. And for some of you guys, this is in order to have the type of relationship that you want with a new person coming in, you need to release any of this excess baggage from the past that's holding you down from previous relationships. There's a need to put down the burdens that you're carrying unnecessarily so that you can have this fresh new start. But this is definitely a significant person. There's definitely a significant person that we're talking about here. And you're wanting and needing and ready for something new, whether that's something new, like a new type of relationship with them, or just releasing them so that something brand new can come in its place. Interesting. Anything else? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. There's something that you need to walk away from. There's something that you need to walk away from so that you can walk towards what is meant for you. Yeah. So for some of you guys, like I said, there's an old relationship, a karmic relationship that you need to wrap up. That's ready to be wrapped up so that you can have a fresh new start. And you may already have an idea of who that fresh new start is going to be with, or you may have no idea yet, but there is energy coming in. There's energy that wants to come in when you're ready to release this. And this could be part of this King of Wands energy. And this is two different possibilities. Either there's somebody that you are already interested in, but you're not quite ready to let go of the old yet. Or you just have a very strong sexual connection with this person. And that's part of what's confusing and what's kind of keeping you stuck in it, is you're coming back because of that energy, and you're getting confused by that energy and reading more into it than what's there, which often happens with karmic soulmates. And I hate throwing out generalized terms like that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like certain types of soulmates that have that heavy sexual draw to them that keeps pulling us back in. And so you're needing to walk away from that so that you can open yourselves up to something new. Anything else? Yeah. You're needing to walk away because you guys aren't really satisfied. You're really not satisfied. And what you're wanting is the reciprocity, the even give and take. You're wanting that, and you're not getting that. You're not getting that from them. It's like, I feel like with the way he's like, I'm noticing and paying attention now to how he's like dribbling the crumbs into their mouths. It's sort of like that's how you feel. And you're like, I don't want to feel as though I am being fed the scraps from the table. I want to sit down with you and have a meal. And that's what you're looking for. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is absolute wish fulfillment. So that's right around the corner for you. It's just about really acknowledging the cycle for what it is so that you can break through and release yourself from it. Yeah. Anything else? Two of Pentacles. The energy of kind of toying back and forth, right? Balancing, weighing options. And then the Seven of Swords. So this is like deception, dishonesty. Yeah. And then we have the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something stable. Something stable and committed. So this is like what you have, some of you guys, right? Somebody who's a little wishy-washy, a little back and forth. Or maybe both of you, right? And not quite honest, not quite on the level. And this dishonesty doesn't necessarily mean lying or doing something devious. It could just mean like not being emotionally truthful. Not being truthful. Maybe it could be on both sides, right? In a lot of situations, people are not being truthful with us, and we're not being truthful with ourselves. And if we're not being truthful with ourselves, then we're also not being truthful with them. How can we be if we're unable to be truthful with ourselves? And so it's this wishy-washy kind of energy. But then we have this energy. This is super stable energy. This is like, I want to build and create something with you type of energy. And then the Emperor. Somehow when I was shuffling, I'm sure you guys probably noticed it, that a card fell. And it actually wasn't, I don't think it was the Emperor, but somehow the Emperor came out. And the Emperor is your card. This is the energy of somebody who is very focused, very driven, very strategic, very logical, knows what they want and goes after it. And so that's what you guys are wanting and looking for. And that's absolutely able to come in for you. It's just like this final lesson that you're learning right now. This final lesson that you're learning right now, Aries. All right. And let's see. I'm going to cut the deck. And we're going to see if there are any more cards that want to come out from this before we go over to, I'm thinking the Moonology deck. The Knight of Wands, that's that passionate energy again, that passionate energy rushing in, especially with the Eight of Wands, right? This is that hot and heavy energy that's wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet. Yes, the Knight of Wands is not necessarily known for being the King of Pentacles type energy. However, when we already have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor here, this is just, I feel like, confirmation of like the hot, passionate energy that's waiting to enter. That's waiting to enter your life when you get ready of the hot, passionate energy that's not really doing much for you anymore. Because, like, I mean, we all enjoy that, right? We can't lie. However, there is more to life than that. And eventually we start to realize that, and we start to desire more, and we start to understand that we are worthy of more. Clear. And once we start to understand that, we cannot accept less than that. It just doesn't work for us. And we can go in that Two of Pentacles energy and sort of bounce back and forth and teeter-totter and sort of dip our toe back in the water, but the water is not going to feel, it's not going to feel nice. It's going to be like the difference of a cold pool and a nice heated pool. Of course, unless it's, 100 degrees outside. We want that nice heated pool. I mean, I live in New England, so that's probably why I'm thinking of the heated pool analogy. We're having our first snowstorm of the year right now. Raging outside my window as I record this. So, I mean, whichever pool you like. If you like the nice cool pool, then it's like dipping your toe into the heated pool. It's like, whatever it is, it doesn't feel comfortable anymore, and we're just not into it, right? And prosperity lies ahead. This is abundance. This is all kinds of abundance coming in for you guys. All kinds of abundance coming in. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum, right? So all of this fast-moving energy coming your way. And then your dreams need a practical plan. And so it's like the abundance, the love, the satisfaction, really in all areas that you guys are looking for is moving towards you, but you need a practical plan in how to get there. And the practical plan I'm feeling is the releasing and understanding what's not working anymore and releasing that. That's the practical plan. And this is also for any of you guys who do have something going on as far as like career and stuff like that goes that you're trying to manifest. You need to create a practical plan for that too, and how it is that you're going to go about getting that. You have that King of Wands energy, very driven, very motivated right now, but like, where do you channel that energy? Where do you channel that energy and that focus? How can you channel that energy in the wisest way possible to get you towards what it is that you're seeking? Any more Moonology cards that want to come out here? Confidence is your key to success. New Moon in Leo. So being confident, knowing that you are worth it, that you deserve it, that you absolutely have everything that it takes to be successful in every area of your life. Being confident in yourselves, being confident in your ability to attract into your life what it is that you deserve and desire. That's the energy that I'm feeling, just knowing that, not worrying that if you let something go, you're going to miss out. right? It's like, even if we're not satisfied with what we have, sometimes we're afraid to let it go because we don't trust that something better is coming along, and we're not confident enough that we are able to achieve or gain whatever it is that's better. We think maybe this is all that I'm capable of, and that is absolutely not true. Yeah. And on the bottom of the deck, don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, don't let your past hold you back. Release this. Let go of this. What's in the past is the past for a reason. There is something in your life that is wanting to be a thing of the past. And so it's just allowing that to happen. That's interesting. We have, don't let your past hold you back. And then we also have your commitment is being tested. So it's like, how much do you really want what it is that you truly desire? If this is a reciprocal relationship with somebody who wants to build and create something with you, someone who wants to create something solid, how much do you really want that? How do we show that we want that? We show that we want that when we reject and release anything that is not that. When it becomes clear that it is not, we let that go. We move on. We stand up for ourselves. We speak our truth. We stand our ground. We walk towards something when we know we're meant to walk toward it. We walk away from something when we know it's time to walk away from it. That's part of how we demonstrate that commitment to ourselves. It's like your commitment to yourself is being tested right now, Aries. How committed are you to yourself? How committed are you to your happiness, to your fulfillment, to your abundance? And what are you willing to do in order to show that? What actions can you take that will show and evidence that commitment? And what fears need to be worked for or worked through? What fears that will allow you to step more deeply into your confidence, to step more deeply into your empowerment? Yeah. All right. Anything else that I want to get for you guys? Yeah. I'm going to read you a Sacred Rebels card to close. Final guidance for Aries, December 2020. I feel like for some of you guys too, there is prosperity that is coming in because you have been working really hard at that as well, or you're feeling very motivated to take the steps toward achieving that. But you want to make sure that when you lay out that feast, right, that you have the people that are worthy of eating at your table with you. And so you really want to release anyone who's not supporting you, who's not stepping up to the plate in the ways that you need them to step up to the plate. Anyone who's not deserving because they're not showing you through their and demonstrating through their actions that they deserve a seat at your table when this abundance comes in for you. And then we have Conscious Connections 35 coming through. And we're going to read that out of the book. All right. And so this says, there is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There is an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship, if you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you. Sometimes it is hard to bear the differences between one another. One person may be willing to live life in high definition, whilst another may prefer to live it more vicariously, until they have the confidence to step onto the center stage of their own life story. We are not here to judge each other, just to love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. This oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you, rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you have been asking for healing in your current friendship or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate as people may outgrow what once held them together. Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time or with someone new. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. And so I really like this because this comes back to this piece about when we're talking about the honesty, the self-honesty, and the honesty in general. And it's like just speaking your truth, right? And on the bottom of the deck that I didn't pull, we had the full moon and Gemini card. The answers you need are coming. And Gemini is all about communication. So for some of you guys, it's like the way to shift this and to really understand if you're in that place where you're like, I don't know, it's not as cut and dried as you're saying it. I don't really know if I should go or I should stay. Have that open, honest communication. Be 100% open and honest about your feelings, and then allow nature to take its course from there. Just know and stand firmly behind what it is that you have communicated. What are the boundaries that you're setting? What is it that you need and desire? And then when that is firmly communicated, the other person has the option to either step up to the plate or to not. And then we have the option at that point to continue to stay or to walk away. And so for some of you guys, that's what's needed. For some of you guys, you absolutely know that it's time that this relationship has phased itself out. And it's still that open, honest communication is beautiful because that's a beautiful way to really close something out with ease and grace and integrity, and to have that heart-to-heart conversation. Either way, if that's possible, I think will be very, very healing for you and the other person. But you can rest assured, and this just confirmed it for you guys at the end of the reading, that if walking away is what is necessary, if that's the natural way that things are wanting to unfold right now, then there is that energy of somebody who is that match for what it is that you desire, that is ready to come in. And they are going to be, once again, a mirror for where you're at. And so you want to really to look at, am I ready for the kind of relationship that I am desiring? That's another aspect. That's a whole other reading right there. But there is absolutely energy coming in. And then we have the be the hunter, not the hunted under that. And so to me, I'm not going to read that out of the book. What I'm getting from this card right now is like taking that action to go after what it is that you want. Don't be a passive bystander. You guys are not passive bystanders. You guys are fiery. You guys are in your face, right? You guys are brave and bold, and you speak your minds. So really tap into that. If you have sort of lost sight of that aspect of yourself, call upon that energy, but do it with grace, do it with love, do it with integrity, do it with humility, and then allow nature to take its course from there. I love you guys so very, very much. I appreciate you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then hit that like button. It is absolutely appreciated. I also have links down below if you feel so moved to donate to my channel. My email is down below with a list of my services as well if you would like a personal reading, if you would like an energy healing. Any of these different things, we can help to move through some of these energies. So please do reach out to me. Drop a comment. Let me know if this resonated. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful Arians, and have a wonderful, wonderful month of December.